Chance Horiuchi, Executive Director of the Havana Business Improvement District, also known as On Havana Street. Welcome on the Business Brief.
Thank you so much for having us. We're really grateful for this opportunity.
Chance, On Havana Street has 209 commercial properties, 20 shopping centers, over 600 businesses, including some of the most phenomenal, diverse eateries you could ask for, along the 4.3-mile corridor that is Havana Street. But not everybody knows what a business improvement district is, a BID, and what they do. So take a second and tell us, what is a business improvement district and how do you support the businesses along your corridor, especially small businesses?
Yeah, so a BID is a business improvement district. It's a special district in a corridor. About 10 years ago, the businesses in the area and the property owners in the area wanted to revitalize the area and invest in the corridor to be able to attract new businesses and encourage different shopping at our 20 plus shopping centers. So we're very similar to like a Cherry Creek North or a 16th Street Mall. There are many, many other special districts in Colorado. We all utilize our special district tax collection differently. In the past, the Business Improvement District put on a lot of concerts and events and car shows because we have our Havana Motor Mile. And so we utilize our special improvement district to support the existing businesses in that 4.3 miles.
And you guys use those resources to revitalize the corridor and to support small businesses. What specifically are you all doing right now to kind of help small businesses get through this recovery?
Definitely. So we're definitely focused on COVID recovery and stimulating the economy in the corridor. We do a lot of branding and marketing and ads. Right now, we've been pushing hard actually with 9 News and doing quite a few different commercials, focusing on our retail, our restaurants, our over 100 restaurants, our 20 plus car dealerships, and about 100 auto services in the corridor. In addition to that, we've been hosting equity vaccine clinics at the Stampede. We serve a very, very diverse population. And also we want to give an opportunity to some of our workforce along the corridor to have an opportunity to protect their workforce and their employees, and also protect our community and in the process. And so we understand that, you know, with limited capacities, we won't be able to increase those until more people are vaccinated. So we've been focusing a lot on helping to support our businesses through resources, workshops, grant and funding opportunities, really just getting the communication out there. A lot of our businesses are entrepreneurs. 80% of the corridor is small. And so most of what we've been doing is focusing on how to help these businesses achieve, you know, grants and funding and opportunities while they're trying to stimulate the economy during the pandemic and really truly survive. It's definitely been challenging for all of Colorado, and being a small business corridor with 80% of the properties and businesses and tenants being small, COVID has definitely taken a toll. So we're really grateful for the community and the support of On Havana Street.
You guys got a huge push right now to encourage folks to shop locally as well. And we know that's important. As a fellow entrepreneur myself, we know how important it is to get people to shop where they live, where they work, where they play. And so I know that's a big undertaking by the On Havana Street team. Chance, let's segue into this multimodal study that the city is conducting. Havana Street is one of the most vital roadways in Aurora, connecting corridor residents and the surrounding community. You guys in the city of Aurora are working to create a vision and a plan for better safety and mobility for pedestrians, bicyclists, transit riders, motorists, recognizing the needs of Aurora residents, businesses, and visitors, and the traveling public. I believe the final report is due in July. Why is this study needed now, and how might it help businesses along this corridor actually grow?
So honestly, the multimodal study is multifaceted on the improvements. It also allows the city and the state. Havana is a state highway. Most people don't realize that, but we are a state highway. And so that allows for CDOT and RTD also to apply for a lot of different tip improvement grants and transportation improvement grants. It also allows for our different property owners to take advantage of opportunities like EV charging stations, you know, widening the sidewalks for safer pedestrian transit and traffic, especially for bus ridership. We also have an opportunity to apply for a lot of branding and identity improvements as well regarding signage. So we can also we can support local artists and public art and murals. So the multimodal study is definitely multifaceted on how it can help our community, not only to get someone from A to B, but also improve the workforce and the opportunities for workforce to be able to work on Havana Street as well. We are the main corridor corridor, and also have about, 40 to 60,000 cars at most intersections along the corridor. So we definitely want to make sure our community is safe and that people that are shopping and working in the district can also get safely to their destinations.
Great. I figured, most folks who live in Colorado, especially in the metro area, at some point have driven down or visited a eatery or
Definitely.
another business along Havana Street. So such an important study that hopefully will lead to improved roadway, but also business growth and
Mhm.
job creation that we all want to see throughout Colorado and the country. Lastly, Chance, I want to talk just a little bit about you. March is Women's History Month, and you're making history along Havana Street. So thank you for your contributions. Chance, you seem to love Colorado. You've lived here for 15 years now, but you were born and raised in Hawaii in a
Yes.
pineapple town near the north shore of Oahu. After
Mhm.
this recent historic snowstorm, what keeps you here?
Honestly, the wonderful people. I came to Colorado for school originally and then stayed for different internships and entrepreneur-like opportunities. And I fell in love with Colorado. Hawaii will always be home. My entire family is still there. But honestly, on Havana Street is a big part of me. And even before I worked for the district, I used to drive from Greeley to on Havana Street to have good food or go to the Costco and things like that. And so I think more and more by building these relationships and supporting the economic development and stimulating the economy and helping these entrepreneurs and small businesses push through this recovery, it really reminds me a lot about home and the aloha spirit and being resilient. And a lot of these small businesses are so dear to me that it reminds me of my family back home, my ohana back home. And so I'm so grateful to work for such a diverse corridor because it does make me feel like home. I know Aurora is the most global city in Colorado, and a lot of those global like businesses and restaurants and eateries and retail and small international markets are on Havana Street. So I just love on Havana Street because it really does portray that aloha spirit that I miss so much back home.
On Havana Street, a business improvement district. Chance Horiuchi, thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.